After series 3 with the amazing Tony and Anna. Super excited to have you guys. The topic today that we're going to be discussing is supplements and vitamins. Do they work? Don't they work? There's a lot of misconception out on the internet about supplements and vitamins just not working. And perhaps it's true for certain people, perhaps it's not. So really, we wanted to get to the bottom of it with these two amazing people on our scientific advisory board. So why don't we just take a second really quick?
Absolutely, Adam. And I just thank you for having us on. And it's the topic we're really passionate about. Tony and I are both healthcare providers for nearly 2 decades. I've been a physician assistant since 2004, and we own our own brick and mortar pharmacy. We're a husband and wife power team and really passionate about this topic.
Awesome. And Tony, how about you?
Yeah, my name is Tony Cancevelos, and like Anna said, we are a power husband and wife team. We do own our own brick and mortar pharmacy, like Anna said, and we love what we do. I mean, we like getting to the root cause of problems. Even though I'm a pharmacist, I don't like prescribing medications. If we can try and treat these things more naturally, just through lifestyle and diet, that's what we want to do. And that's what we try to always educate our patients, that there are other options out there than just giving pharmaceuticals.
Yep.
So let's dive right into it. The myth that we're looking to bust today is that vitamins and supplements don't work. So do they or don't they?
Adam, absolutely they work. I mean, I'm a big proponent on supplementation. We recommend it to many of our patients, depending on, their lifestyle and their diet and where they're at in their lives. But, we're big proponents. We definitely recommend them, but they're not for everybody. So that's the tricky part. If you're taking vitamins and you don't need to take supplements, they can actually have a negative effect on your body.
And the other part of that is that sometimes you might have, and I think, we can share this as well, is, you might have a genetic mutation, which is why we love what Autumn does, is it takes both the lifestyle and the DNA and merges them together. Sometimes you need extra supplementation of something because you're not able to absorb it as much. So they absolutely work, but one size does not fit all.
Amazing. But how soon should the average person expect a vitamin to start working?
And Adam, honestly, that honestly depends on the patient. There's many factors that we have to consider. Number one, are they going to be compliant? Number two, the quality of the product. Number three, like Anna touched before, they might have some genetic mutation, some genetic issue that they're not quite absorbing that product the way they should be. A popular one is, MTHFR mutations, right? There's hundreds of MTHFR genetic mutations, and we see that on a daily basis with our patients, where they just can't absorb certain B vitamins. So you got to make sure you're giving them the methylated form so they can absorb those vitamins, and they are getting the purity from those products, and the therapeutics will show on its own through further testing. You'll see whether or not you need to tweak a protocol or you need to stay on that protocol.
And what we always also recommend is you test, right? You test to see where your levels are, and then you can reassess after a few months. So, the vitamin D is a huge one. And especially now, which I'm so thankful for, is it's coming to the forefront of people's minds, is how important vitamin D is. And that's one you can easily test, get your levels. Most people are probably deficient, especially if you're in North America. And just, take it for a few months and retest it and see, do you need to go up in your dose? Do you need to take more, IUs every day? Or maybe sometimes there's a weekly option as well. So it's very easy for some of these things to be able to test and see how you're doing.
The real question is, thinking about some of the most common vitamins that are out there in the marketplace, how do they work in your body? Can you give some scientific insight into that process?
Great question.
Yeah, great question, Adam. I like this question. Vitamins are small little molecules, and our body requires these small little molecules for certain processes to take place, for certain enzymatic reactions to take place, for certain chemical reactions to take place in the body. So, for example, if a patient comes into our pharmacy one day and says, I'm tired, I don't have the energy, right, level that I once had, right? So one thing that we can do, we can give them the required micronutrients and vitamins that they need for their body to produce more ATP. So now they can have some more energy. And that is the same with immune health. If they want to enhance their immune system, there are certain micronutrients that your body needs to allow those processes to take place. So now you can enhance that immune system.
Quick answer, I think it summarized it, broke it down very simple for anybody who could be potentially watching this. So thank you. Synthetics are fine. There's really nothing to be too concerned about synthetic vitamins. Not all of them are made equally. I shouldn't be judging them by logos or colors of bottles or how they fit in my decor.
Right.
What do I look for on a bottle? You know, what should I look out for? What's an area of concern when choosing vitamins?
Yeah. So Adam, obviously look at the inactive ingredients like we talked about earlier, right? You don't want a grocery list of inactive ingredients. And the big ones is the dairy, is the gluten, right? Are the corn is in everything these days. Titanium dioxide, you know, I tell my patients anything with the word oxide in it or cyanocobalamin, it's not good for you. Look the other way and get a better vitamin, you know? And I also tell some of our patients, you know, sometimes these higher end products will have little logos and labels on there, just, you know, showing quality seals or that they've been third party tested. You know, these are the types of things just eyeballing real quick is to see if that company has done their due diligence and has gone above and beyond just to reassure the patients, you know, and the public that it is a safe product. It's not going to harm you in any way. Yes, it might not be as effective, you know, because we don't know the makeup of the body and what each patient is, how they're made up. But if you can do due diligence by just looking at the bottle, looking for those symbols, and even sometimes calling the manufacturer and saying, hey, do you have a certificate of analysis, right? And there's some companies that are like, what's a C of A? And if you know that, you know, if they don't know what a C of A is, then you know to rule them out.
I thank you guys so much. I think that's all I need for now. I'll stop.
Some of my answers are long, Adam. I'm sorry.
It's fine. We'll chop them and
Okay.
do whatever we